Hey guys, welcome to my channel and welcome back if you're returning. It's Fiery Moon and I'm here to do the general collective new moon reading. This reading is for the new moon in Aries, which is also a solar eclipse. Know that it's not for any specific zodiac sign. So just take what resonates and leave the rest. Starting out with the Black Moon Astrology deck. Ooh. You guys know Aries is the first fire sign and split the deck at the fire element. So there is a lot of Aries energy going on right now. We have the sun, the moon, Mercury. Venus will also be moving into Aries, as well as Neptune. All coinciding with this new moon. So we're going to jump right on in and see what messages of guidance, healing, truth, love, wisdom, acceptance, understanding, as well as protection that we need as it pertains to the collective and the energy surrounding this new moon. So Aries is, cardinal fire. Like I said, it's the first fire sign. So the way that I see Aries energy is almost like, the first spark. Whether, whatever that spark may be for you. It could be creative. It could be, exciting. It's very almost like enthusiastic energy. My daughter is actually in Aries, and I just call her like a little firecracker because that's what it is. Like that's, how she has always seemed to me. So with that, that energy and such an influx, because remember we do also have Chiron here as well. This energy is very potent. It's, looked at as the Fool card. It can be very impulsive, but it's, to me, also like as an Aries moon myself, it's almost just like very spontaneous. Like you just want to go and do, but it's also like wild and free in a way. Yeah, so I like Aries energy. I like it a lot. But let's see. Let's get a few more shuffles on this and see what this new moon has in store for us. New moons are for setting, intentions. And with it being a solar eclipse, this energy is going to be around, excuse me, for the next 6 months. It's going to, be influencing us all. So, and to see where this energy may be, taking place for you, you can take a look at your natal chart and see where Aries is in your houses. But Aries, that energy is also like the energy of, something new, something fresh, like a fresh start, a new start. We did just, this Aries season begins the astrological new year, or the true new year. So yeah, let's see what's going on. Can I get one more? And I'm hearing like what drives you? What drives you? All right, so, oh, yep, bottom of the deck. Couldn't be more fitting. We have Mars for us. Mars rules Aries. Um, and I'm hearing what direction? What direction? You know, Mars is masculine energy. And although the card says force, you know, masculine energy, like I said, with Aries being, you know, cardinal fire, it initiates, it, you know, takes, you know, action. The card says force, but I don't feel like force. I almost feel like, how can I say this? Like, it's almost like the energy of being paced, like pacing your way to something, through something, in a new direction, towards something, especially with the fourth house. We have roots, which is Cancer energy, which is ruled by the moon, and up under that we have the moon, which is soul. Like, yeah, I feel like for some of you, especially if you're a masculine energy, male or female, doesn't matter. It almost feels like going in a direction towards more stability. That is, you know, for some of you, aligned with your soul's purpose, what your soul wants you to do. Um, they're saying establishing, you know, new roots with this fourth house energy. And then we have the North Node, like I said, the life's purpose, where Aries is in the North Node as well. So for some of you, it feels like with this new moon, you're going to be led on a soul journey. You know, your soul could be guiding you in a new direction to a, you know, a person, place, or thing. But it's a part of, you know, what you came here to do. It's the way that I feel with the soul, with the moon soul card and the North Node life's purpose. Because then up under that, we have Libra, I balance, which is, you know, the opposite to Aries. It's the opposite energy. And, you know, Libra being the seventh house, it is, you know, the card of partnerships, relationships. Um, you know, it deals with justice and karma. And then we have the eighth house, which says endings and beginnings. Yeah. It really just feels like for some of you, especially with this moon, like some of you are going to be establishing like a new way of like initiating, and it almost feels like putting yourself out there when it comes to, you know, Aries is the individual, but like I said, Libra is the house of partnership. So it almost feels like how, you know, like almost a way to blend that energy together, how to still be an individual but still able to relate to others, because it feels like that is necessary, and one shouldn't be compromised for the other. You shouldn't compromise your individuality for relationships, and relationships shouldn't, you know, you shouldn't compromise, you know, relationships that you have that or, relationships that hinder you from being who you are as an individual. Because, like, I'll say, like, and I've always said this, just as something personal for me, where if I feel that I have to sacrifice who I am to be in a relationship, I don't want that relationship. If I can't be myself at 100% capacity, then you're not the person for me. And that goes for romantic relationships, friendships. I don't want to be in a space where I feel I have to, in a way, like either shield who I am as a person, or like feel like the feeling of walking on eggshells because I'm with this person, or because they're with, like, I'm not, that's something that I'm not willing to compromise. And people, when I, excuse me, and talking to people, they're like, damn, like, that's kind of harsh. But it's like, no, I shouldn't have to hide or, downplay or dumb down who I am because, it could seem like it's too much for you. If I'm too much for you, you're not enough for me. Like, and that's just, is, I know it sounds, I guess like egotistical in a way, but it's not. Like, no, because I'm not going to put myself in a box for somebody else's comfort. And I don't have a problem being alone either. So it is what it is. And I don't feel like I don't want to be with a partner or a person or have a friend that feels that they can't be themselves 100% with me. I don't want you to feel like you have to be something that you're not, or, play a role, or, shield or shelter any part of you because of, you're in a relationship with me. Like, I wouldn't suggest it because I don't do it. Like, so, it feels like that type of energy. So let's see what comes out. All right, Spirit, what's going on as it pertains to the collective and the energy surrounding this new moon in Aries? What's going on? What's the overall energy? What's going on? Ooh. I think we got this the last time we used this deck, but we have Uranus, Genius. Yeah, and that feels like, right now we have Uranus is in Taurus. Um, but I'm feeling almost like Aquarius energy off of this. Like, because if I'm not mistaken, Uranus rules Aquarius, and Saturn is also a co-ruler of Aquarius. But it feels like, especially with where Uranus is at right now, being in Taurus, fixed Earth. that it almost makes me feel like, becoming, almost solidified or, substantiated within your own individual being, like who you are, being okay with it. I'm hearing honoring, yourself as an individual. Because Aquarius is, it's like collective energy, and it goes like back to what I was saying, where you can still be individual within the whole. Like you don't have to conform, quote unquote, or not be who you are at its maximum capacity because of everything or everyone around you. Yeah, then we have the 12th house, which says escape, which is Pisces energy. But like that's the subconscious, the it's like what we don't see. And it's like, I almost feel like for some of you, you're coming out of this energy. Remember, Pisces is the last zodiac sign, and Aries is the first. And here we have Saturn, which is truth. Yeah, I'm telling y'all. And then we have the Aries, I am. I love this. I love it. I love it. I love it. And it's basically just reiterating what I just said. It's coming out of the shadows, expressing and showing yourself as your true self, and standing in that that Aries energy, being an individual. And like I said, with Uranus being in Taurus, we have the second house, which is ruled by Taurus, which says owning. Yeah. And it feels like, for some of you, this new moon is having you plant the seeds to start being comfortable in your individuality. Because we go from the 12th house to the first house, Pisces to Aries. And there's, like I said, it's also bringing me towards Neptune, which is, the ruler of Pisces, which is going to be moving into Aries. So it's almost like you gotta, again, because Taurus deals with, comfort. It's being, fixed earth, being, comfortable and content in what it is that you value, who you are, and owning that, just like the card says. What's that? Oh my god, because they're showing me a wrestler. What's the wrestler that used to always rip his shirt off? Was it what was his name? Was it Macho Man Randy Savage? Let me see. Isn't he? Because his shirt was I'm seeing yellow and red, yellow and red. Yeah, I want to say like that's what I'm seeing. Randy Savage. The Slim Jim guy, right? Is that like, I don't know, like but I can see him. Oh no! And I almost said it too. It's not Macho Man Randy Savage. I almost said it's Hulk Hogan. Yeah, because I was like, I know it's one of those. But yes, Hulk Hogan. And I should have said Hulk Hogan, but I was like, I don't remember Hulk Hogan. Oh man, yes, Hulk Hogan. Mm-mm. Yeah, Hulk Hogan. Wow. But yeah, that's what they're showing me. Like just putting it all out there. Like wow. But they're showing me yellow and red. Let's get another one. Let me get another one. As a collective, as it pertains to this energy and spread. What do we need? What's the overall energy as it pertains to this new moon in Aries for the collective? Yep. We have Saturn Truth at the bottom, or coming out, excuse me, and then at the bottom we have Aquarius. I know, yeah, I like this, y'all. I like it because both of the rulers of Aquarius are out here. And it's almost like with this Aquarius, I know, like, for some of you, it's like you know who you are, you know what your truth is. And for some of you, it's almost like with the sacrifice card, it's like, which is Neptune. It's almost like, at least the way that I'm feeling it, it's like don't sacrifice like what you know or who you are. Like I get it. Like I know, like I don't even know how to say this because I hate the word sacrifice, because it feels like you have to give up something, and it's like I don't, at least me personally, I don't feel that you should have to give up, especially when it comes to who you are. I don't think that that should be sacrificed. Or compromise with or for. Like I don't. And it's like I don't know, I'm not, at least I know for me, like I'm not willing to do that, because it almost makes me feel like you be settling, and settling is not okay. No, like I, because no matter what it is, it's almost like burying or stuffing away or putting, parts of you in a box just to be in a relationship, or just to be friends with this person, or to get along with this group, or to have, even to have a job. Like, I, mm-mm, mm-mm. It doesn't even feel right, like, coming out of my mouth and saying it, because it's just something that, is is uncompromisable to me. Like I know, and a lot of people like always like, I know like it sounds harsh. I know it sounds like, it can come off as like I said earlier, like being egotistical, but it's not, because when you know who you are, it's like you know what you want, what you won't do, what you will do, like what is, allow, what you will allow. Like I don't think that that's egotistical. I just, like you just know who you are and know what is right for you. And what's right for you is different for everybody. But I don't think it should come at the cost of having to sacrifice who you are, what you are in totality, just to say, well, I got this job. You got the job, but you can't you like almost, how they say code switch, or you're a different person for those 8, 10, 12 hours. No, no. Or even within a relationship, like, because it gets to the point where you're gonna get like tired. You're gonna get tired of, quote unquote, playing that role. You're gonna want to like call out, or you're gonna want to, like, no, no. And that's what it makes me feel like. And some of you, like, you're sacrificing yourself in, a situation and or circumstance, and it's how can I say, like, it's having you, oh, I like this with the fourth house and Mercury, like, it's almost having you rethink the, like, how can I say this, like, where you planted or put seeds, as it, pertains to your stability. And it doesn't just have to be a job, it could be a relationship, it could be a family, like I said, it could be friends. Like, what's the like the grounding force behind it? And for some of you, it's almost like you're sacrificing your integrity. And it's almost like, and it's coming up mentally for you. Like, because it's almost like you in a way, like, you stunt your growth when you do that. You stunt, it's like you kill the possibility for your potential to thrive, it almost feels. I don't know, y'all. I don't. And it's almost like, okay, with this Aries new moon, it's time for you to, take that leap of faith on, you, because not for nothing. Some people, like, hold themselves back or hinder themselves because of, like I said, the collective, the people, places, and things that, surround them or are around them. And it's almost like how can I say this? Whatever the reason why you did it is, is personal to you. I don't, I could care less to know or even want to know, but I'm just saying, that it's like it's stunting your growth. Like, that's the best way I can say it. It's not you being in your truth. Like, and I understand, like, I truly do understand that, depending on, what situation or circumstances you find yourself in, um it's not easy. But I'm telling y'all, like, just how I sit here and talk to y'all, this is how I, am with everybody, and like, everywhere. Like, I don't know, like, I really don't know how to be any other way except for being me. And whether it's accepted or rejected, I really just don't care, because there's positives and negatives to everything. Have I had anything negative happen from me being like this? No. Like there was a reading, a few months back where I was explaining a situation that I had went through at work where the first day, like I had to pull a manager to the side and speak my mind and let them know, like, hey, you're not like, I don't care who you think you are, what position you have, you're not going to talk to me crazily. Like, as the manager, you're supposed to be setting an example for us. And I don't care, because a lot of people, look at me and automatically think like I'm not as old as I am. And my age, it doesn't matter. Just because you think I'm a younger age than you, and even if I am or whether I'm not, that doesn't give you the right or even the capacity to treat me some kind of way. I had to tell her, like, respect is a two-way street, regardless of whatever lens you're seeing me through. And after that day, I've had no problems. Because a lot of people won't say nothing. A lot of people won't speak up. Nah, you have to. Otherwise, people will just treat you how they feel you deserve to be treated. And the way that you deserve to be treated is not up for other people to decide for you. It was almost like after having that interaction with her, there was a level of respect that she gained for me, for one, for bringing it to her. And then it was almost like, in a way, she almost felt like, or at least I felt like, she started trying to cater to me. I don't even need you to do all that. Just have some respect. That's it. I told her, and I said these exact words to her. I said, it doesn't matter where I'm at, whether I'm at this job or another job. I'm not gonna feel that I'm in a space where I cannot be myself. I'm going to be me. So I don't care where you put me, what you do. Like, I'm going to be me, and I know that I'm a valuable asset to this team and within this job. So really, just like, let me do me. But also, when we have those times where we need to interact, do it with respect. Don't do it like I'm subservient to you, because I'm not. And to be those types of people that have that mentality or mindset that you end up having to teach them. She started coming up with all these excuses. Oh, well, I just got this position. Okay, well, don't let it go to your head. Simple as that. Because before you got it, you wasn't acting like this. So let's come back down to reality. What's going on? Yeah, and I'm hearing, what's that? That's that. What do they say? Like, when you get too big for your britches? That idiom, being too big for your britches. Let's see. 'Cause that's what I'm hearing. Yeah, look, I'm telling you, like it says, the phrase "too big for your britches" means someone is behaving as if they are more important or confident than they really are, often due to a recent success or achievement. It suggests that their ego has grown excessively. Yeah, like, homegirl. Thank you, spirit. Thank you. Because yeah, some people and some people are like that. And it's almost like, nah. It feels like this new moon is going to be a reality check for a lot of people that may suffer from that. Because it's like, and you could be on that side or you could be on, place it where it goes for you. But like, no, like, And it's almost like some people, like I said, there's a fine line between being egotistical and knowing who you are. And it's almost like I feel like that fine line is being drawn. And like I said, this could be playing out, in all different kind of ways. But if you're on the side that I'm on, it's almost like with this energy, I'll say, it's almost like, yeah, like you're in a place or a space right now where it almost feels like you're compromising or sacrificing who you are for this job, for this person, for this place, for this thing. And it's almost like, I'd advise against it. Yeah. Because the bottom of the deck, we have inspiration, which is like the Ace of Wands. And up under that, we have life's purpose. Then we have closure. Yeah. And this is making me feel just like what we seen at the bottom of the Black Moon astrology deck, where some of you are inspired to go in a direction that's more aligned and in a more almost, I mean, it is inspiring to you at a soul level. And walking away and closing the door on whatever is not. Because it's almost like what answers in your heart. You see how his hand is over his heart. Like, like this is what you have to do for you, for your health, for your, for your well-being. Because we have, financial health here. And it doesn't just have to be money. But you know what it is that you want. You know you know who you are. So it's almost like, no, there's no more room for compromising that. What's going on? I get on as it pertains to this new moon in Aries. Ooh, too many. Yeah, then we have friendship coming out. And bottom of the deck we have empowerment. Yeah. So this almost feels and oh, I love this. I love it. Like, you see how they're all in a group, but she's the only one that's turned around facing out, but her heart is lit up. And it's almost like, yeah, like it was cool while it lasted. But and it but it's almost like you have to be you. You have to be you. And you're aligned with people that you can be you with. But it also makes me feel like, how can I say, like, for some of you, like, for doing this or when you do this, you know, you're like almost being a beacon of light for others. You empower others to do that too, to step into their individuality as well, to step into their, you know, their uniqueness and not hide it, not harness it, not, you know, like, stuff it down. And it's like it's almost what's necessary for, you know, for groups. You need that. It's not even like a one off. Like, it's just like a different idea, a different perspective. If you're in a group or something where everybody thinks the same or does the same or wants, like, no, like, there's no creativity there. Like, it's like creativity can't even thrive there. And even within relationships, oh, you want this because this person wants it, or they want this because you want it. No, who's gonna be like the one that's like, well, I don't want that. Because, you know, it's almost like, well, whatever you want. Like, you actually, you know, you can ask your partner, like, what you want to eat. What you want to eat. No, how about I asked you, what do you want to eat? I know what I want to eat. What do you want to eat? And then that's where the compromise can come in. Well, oh, I want chicken, or I want tacos, or maybe we could find a place that got both of what we want. Like, that's where the compromising should come in. It shouldn't come in by, you know, initially where I ask you what you want and you just like, whatever you want. No, what? No. And if we have to go to two different places, we just have to go to two different places. There's nothing wrong with that. You're getting what you want, I'm getting what I want, and we still get to eat together. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not judging, but it just seems like, so, like, this is stuff like people should, like, I don't even know why, like, people think about stuff like this. Like, it's really simple, but it's almost like people make things more complicated than they need to be. Like, some days we're gonna agree to want the same thing, but other days, maybe I want pizza or a burger, or you want something else, and that's fine. Yeah, see, yes. I love this. Thank you, Spirit. And we have freedom coming out. Like, no more caging or containing yourself for, you know, others. No more holding back, you know, your truth and who you are, knowing who you are. Like, Aries energy, they don't, just, if you have or you know an Aries, just look at them. Take a look at them. See, you know, how they, especially an Aries sun sign, take a look at them. Bottom of the deck, we have blessings. Because, like I said, my daughter is a sun sign Aries, and she, when she was younger, and I used to be like, you know, what do you want to do? Do you want to, you know, play sports? Do you want to? And she used to tell me straight up, like, Mom, I just want to be me right now. And I used to be like, what? First of all, why are you saying that? You're not even old enough to say that. Like, at least that's how I felt at the time. But I was like, you know what? She's saying this for a reason. So let me just let her do her. And that was the best decision I ever made. It was, like, I swear to y'all, it was the best decision I ever made, to just let her be who she was, whatever that was, whatever it is, whatever it looked like, and to see the evolution of that. Like, I even, you know, I find myself journaling about it, you know, even more recently now, to the point where I'm just like, yo, I'm so glad, like, I let her be her. Yeah, because then we have blessings, career, yeah, because this is where, like, with blessings, career, and fertility, this is almost like how, like, it almost makes me want to say like true wealth, true health, like how all of that is able to flourish and grow, and for some of you be established by, like taking a step back, taking a like I don't even want to say it like that because it may seem like it's a step back because you're having to, for some of you, remove yourself from places, spaces, people's relationships that, are just not or don't have the room for you to be this, to be who you are. But it's a step back, but it's a step forward for you personally. Like look, I didn't even see well-being, and it gives you a chance to like fully harness and be all that it is that you are with the talent card. Like I wouldn't like, you can't front on this energy. You can't. Like really, like I like, and it's very freeing, lightening your load. Like you get rid of a lot of stress, a lot of worry, a lot of anxiety, because it's almost like, no, you doing you. Who can tell you or how to do you better than you? Like, and then if you're actually doing it, like what, man? But it's almost like I don't know where that mentality, where it stemmed from. So I guess it was, you could say that it stems from you feeling like you're not enough, but uh I don't know if I agree with that. Like to a certain extent I can see it, but it's almost like who or why or what makes you feel that way. Let's see what comes out. Alright, so bottom of the deck we have, oh I love it, Aries energy, the Emperor, masculine fire energy. So for some of you, this could be, you, if you're resonating as masculine energy, but it is the masculine energy, I almost feel like within all of us, male or female, that's, coming to the forefront. And it's like with the King of Swords, like, yeah, it's almost being seen by others or another, this King of Swords energy. And it's almost like with the Judgment and the Five of Pentacles, like it's almost like if you're this Emperor energy, this King of Swords energy, it feels like another like separate energy because I want to move these cards away. It's almost like they are, like in a way seeing and almost having like a revelation with the Judgment card of like I can't work like this anymore. For some of you, this could be going on at work between like you and a boss, but it's almost like you feeling like you can't, like, how can I say, it's like calling judgment on, whatever it is that makes you feel like this Five of Pentacles. Someone is realizing that this is not conducive for you to keep exchanging or, like compromising with, almost like selling yourself short. Like some of you, you're realizing that, at the Five of Pentacles, because it says financial and material hardship, lack of stability, unemployment, missed opportunity, or focusing too much on the material. Yeah, it's almost like this King of Swords is, too focused on, too much of the things, like too much of the practical things in a logical way, like trying to make sense of it logically, and it's like that's not going, like it doesn't work like that. Trying to, like, almost for some of you, even in a way, try to justify why they're at this Five of Pentacles, and oh, I just got to keep giving, I just got to keep doing with the Six of Pentacles. No, you don't. Because this is like the Ace of Wands. It's almost like the spark is dying, like it's gone, it's not there, or it's hindering you from, like I said, for some of you, your creativity, being, your inner inspiration, whatever this Ace of Wands may be for you. Like, I really feel like with this Emperor, whoever is this Emperor energy, I can't even lie to y'all, it feels like it's feminine. Like, I almost feel like this is the feminine energy that's showing up like this. It's almost like you are, like, and I hate this because it's like, I don't know, like everything is not an insecurity, but then again, maybe it is, I don't know. But whoever is in this Emperor energy, it's almost like you are just, secure and stable, and you exercise like a firmness to your energy that is almost admirable. They're saying blueprint. I don't know. But let's see what's going on, Spirit. What do we need for this Uranus and friendship? Yeah, we have the Three of Pentacles, which is a card of teamwork. It's a card of collaboration. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles at the bottom. So this almost feels like, too, for some of you, where, it's, a new way of relating yourself, of collaborating with others. It's sowing that seed with the Ace of Pentacles, because right now there's an air of, discontentment, boredom, there's no, like, you're uninspired, you feel left out. Like, again, it's still giving me that energy of sacrificing the self for the whole. Can I get another one? Yep. And we have the Star coming out. For some of you, it's like your dreams, your aspirations. Again, it's that energy of knowing what you want and collaborating with working with people that are able to, like assist or help you along. And, like it's almost like, how can I say this? Like, because I want to say like finding your spark again. Can I get another one? Yeah, we have the Hierophant, which speaks to, traditions, morals, values. It's a card of spiritual guidance, but it's also, because it's Taurus energy, it's, structure, it's, support. It's really like, what I'm hearing, wisdom, wisdom, wisdom. I get one for Saturn, truth and freedom. Yeah, the Four of Cups. Like, because I'm hearing like wither away. Like, for some of you, you're withering away in a situation, and it's almost like with the Four of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles, it's like trying to figure out why the situation is not working, why it's not yielding you the results from all of what you put in that Six of Pentacles. It's almost like you're not getting anything out of it. And then on top of it, emotionally, it's like it leaves you just feeling like very like low emotionally. And then you're ready for like, like what else is out there with the Page of Wands. It says enthusiasm, travel, discovery, being a risk taker, chasing adventure. Yeah, it's a very like almost like exciting energy, and it's almost like you keep investing in this, like hoping that something else is gonna come, but you're actively like missing what is right in front of your face, is what it makes me want to say. For some of you, you could spend like, I'm getting the energy of like a lot of time in your phone, like with that light there, like someone could spend a lot of time on their phone or in their phone, and it's like you being like that is causing you to miss something that's right in front of your face. Can I get another one? Whoa, too many. Can I get another one, please? Yeah, it's almost like you don't see it. Or you do see it with the Two of Swords. You just don't want to acknowledge it. You don't want to acknowledge it. I had another one. Oh, true. The Ten of Cups and the Nine of Swords. Yeah, this is like someone like actively like self-sabotaging. From the 2 to the 9 is the 7 of Swords. Actively like deceiving themselves out of what it is that they want. Give me one for this 4 of Cups, because then we have the 10 of Cups at the bottom. Or excuse me, the 10 of Swords. The 10 of Cups is here. And I don't know, like, I don't know if it's fear. I don't know. Can I get one? Hold on. This 10 of Pentacles, yeah. This makes me feel like with the 10 of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, or excuse me, the Page of Wands, the 7 and the 7 of Pentacles, that, because I was clarifying that 4 of Cups. And it feels like someone is either actively right now or has been resisting the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Wands. They know that is what they want, but with the 7 of Pentacles here, it's almost like they are like they're not investing their time, their energy, or for some of them even money wisely. And it's like, but they don't want to look at that. They don't want to look at the truth of that. It's like someone like I said, I felt that energy of someone trying to justify what they like. There is no justifying this. There really is not. There's nothing, like, at least from what I'm seeing here, like there's no way to make, like, I feel like saying make it make sense. It's almost like you can't make this make sense. Like, why? Like, because it's almost like everything you ever wanted, like you could have it could have shown up for you. But whether you were afraid, or feeling like you didn't deserve it, or feeling that you had to settle or compromise within the situation, you actively resisted it. Look, his arms is folded on this 4 of Cups. Whether you resisted it for another person, a group dynamic, whatever that 3 of Cups is. Whatever reason, like, you didn't decide to take that Ace of Cups, and it's almost like, I don't know, only you know. But what was in that Ace of Cups was this 10 of Cups, this 10 of Pentacles and 10 of Cups. And now it's almost like over here, it's like, oh my God, like, yeah, it says overwhelmed by guilt and regret. Like, because I can't even say, like, spirit even knows what to tell you. Like, I don't know. Because this, like, it just doesn't make any sense. It really doesn't. What's at the bottom of it? Yeah, see? You gave up, like they're saying, opportunity of a lifetime for something that wasn't going to stand. For some of you, they're saying wasn't real anyway. With the 3 of Cups being spilled on the 5, it says pain, loss, grief, regret, despair, emotional breakup, or dissatisfaction, disappointed, but something is retrievable. Yeah, and this is someone looking over the decision that they made. Because from the 4 to the 5 is the Ace of Cups. But look what would have been if you would have made the other decision as the Emperor. Look what would have been on the other side. The Empress. With that Ace of Pentacles. And I feel like this masculine energy is showing up as the King of Wands because they knew what it was that they wanted. You see, he had that wand in his hand. They knew what it is that they wanted. But it's almost like they lacked the action, taking the action. Yep. Confirmation with the Knight of Pentacles, which is the slowest knight in the deck. So it led to an ending. Hesitating, procrastinating, being lazy, someone, who's set in their ways, a very stubborn energy. Yeah, look, the Ace of Wands. This is almost like someone refusing to, like, almost admit their mistakes or face their mistakes, or, But I can't say I don't know if it was a mistake either. I feel like it was a choice. Because you wanted to be seen a certain way. With this Queen of Wands here. Because I don't feel like that's that same feminine energy. For some of you, it could be, though. And it's somebody that, or an energy that is, highly, desirable and attractive. Someone who would be, like they're saying, an asset. And for some of you, with the Page of Swords, if you're a feminine energy, you could, like, this person could be watching you and wishing. Like, it's almost giving me the energy of, like, the Seven of, with the Seven of Swords, like, you know how they say wanting that old thing back, but it's like this energy is trying to escape an illusion or the confusion they made for themselves, and is almost trying to, like, do it by way of a relationship between the 9 and the 7, which is the Two of Cups. It almost also feels like with the Seven of Swords, like this person is really wanting to break free. And move and, go towards what it is that they want. I almost want to say, like, but there needs to be some accountability there. But let's grab the guidance and advice. What's the guidance and advice? Because this is a lot for a new moon reading. The guidance and advice. We have the earth element, stability. Yeah, this person needs to get a little bit more realistic. That's what it feels like to me. Oh. So we have stability and willpower. Which this willpower card almost makes me feel like the Chariot, like determination. I'm also getting, like, the energy of, like, someone traveling or moving or going somewhere where they're saying where this stability lies. Could be towards that feminine energy, or someone, deciding to how can I say, almost use that feminine energy, because the Queen of Wands is an energy that, like, at least the way that I feel it as a reader, is someone that always wants to be, like looked at and catered to and seen in a certain light, and really doesn't want to actually do much. Like, because I feel like that was this masculine's energy in the reverse. But now it's almost like they're wanting to like be a little bit more assertive, be a little bit more, have that determination, that ambition almost. So let's see. This is 38. So it says, all right, and these are long, just as a warning, but it feels right to read it. So we have Earth element stability. It says, every moment and every event of every man's life on earth plants something in his soul. It says, now is the time to draw upon your strength. Think of yourself as solid and sure as a rooted tree. You are firm. Nothing can knock you out of your spot. Earth is the element of the signs Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. These are the signs that keep us centered but more aptly fastened to the ground. Our spirits become stable, our souls deepen under the influence of earth. The earth element reminds us that we are engaged in the five senses. Our dreams become manifest in what is real, not what is imagined. Earth is the element of practicality and wisdom. Earth signs are about what is real, what can be proven, and what is solid in our lives. Rather, they have to do with certainty, what can be seen and felt rather than what is imagined or dreamed. Earth tells us to take our time. There doesn't need to be a rush. We can achieve what we want while going through methodical steps. It all depends upon how determined and measured we are, how strong and self assured. The Earth element card is about finding meaning in the physical world, living free among nature, being animal and also human. The warning here is not to become stubborn. Allow others to be who they are. It is not time for rushing or criticism. When this card comes up in a reading, it can indicate that matters are becoming rock solid and sure, and it can mean that you may have to prove yourself in some tangible way at this time or very soon. The Earth element card is about being practical and landing on your feet. You will want to look out for stubbornness at present, either in yourself or others. This can indicate being fixed in your views and not willing to try something new. It implies you may not feel it is time to change your ways or your course. However, action is needed. It is time to stop plotting and to let go of your fears. This card is about building blocks, building a home, or building a foundation for your life. In this way, you are finding a master plan and what works. This card also solidifies the focus of your reading. It is a good omen because it means you are constructing a solid base that will last. It is about duty. It is also about duty and being measured in all that you do. It also denotes standing fast for your truth. The earth element card is also a sensual card having to do with appetites where sexual need and expression are concerned, and this may have some relevance to your question. At worst, this card could represent hoarding and not being able to let go of things. Materialism may play into this. It may indicate working for tomorrow while not living in the present. You are encouraged to relax, take a break, and return to the garden. It is not time to rush things. Patience is needed to get where you want to be, and a mad rush could cause your tower to collapse. Remember, the foundation must be solid. Your happiness is dependent upon this structure, and that means matters will likely progress at a slow pace, with maybe even a few step backs before you eventually get there. The earth element card says this matter is essential, so you want it to last. Yep, and the corresponding tarot card is the Ace of Pentacles, and the key idea says stability, accepting responsibility, the body becoming organized, and nature. Yeah. So whoever is in this energy, it's almost like they need to, like, almost, like I said, coming back down to reality. Yep. Because we have the world. And it says completion, success, fulfillment, high attainment, rewards for efforts, inner and outer reconciliation. For some of you, a voyage or immigration. Bottom of this deck, yeah. Trust yourself. Trust in yourself. We have trust. And the bottom of the Moonology, yes. I balance. I love this. I couldn't have, like, I love it. It's almost like trust the balance that you find for yourself. That's where stability comes from. Trust in knowing that, how can I say this? Because they're saying your level is not their level. Whatever that may mean. For some of you, that may mean something. Because for some of you, you're in a situation where there's an imbalance. And for some of you, it's almost like with the trust card, like, you may have to, again, I felt that energy of needing to, step into who you are. And when you do that, it's almost required that you go, like, you're going in a different direction when you do that. I'll say that. But there's no more sacrificing yourself for this group, this job, this relationship, whatever it is, because they're not on your level. I want to get one for this star energy. But for some of you, it almost feels like you passed it up. I want to get one, either the opportunity to be the star, for yourself, to, harness that energy for yourself, or this is another person. Can I get one for the star? Yeah, for some of you, if this is another person, this is the energy, like, you want to go towards, or just you want to achieve it for yourself. But you're going to have to be, dedicated. It's going to take time, energy, effort. You're going to have to put in the work. Not yet. The Ace of Pentacles. So it almost makes me want to say, like, sow the seed now. Take the action now. So as always, y'all, I thank you all for tuning in with me. I definitely hope that, it resonated for some of you. And if not, it just wasn't for you, and that's fine. It wasn't your story. I hope everyone enjoys the rest of their weekend, as well as, this new moon. And I will see y'all all on the next one. All right? Later.